Hey folks, I wanted to offer you some encouraging words about your evaluation argument. And I especially want to do it to distinguish an evaluation from an opinion or information. Okay? Now, I think the best way to do that is to talk about why we write. Now, many of you growing up through high school and other, education systems have probably become used to this process of being assigned an essay with a thesis or a topic, and you write upon it and you bring together some information, and you please your instructor and you're done. And probably afterwards you go and completely forget about it, because what you've written on isn't actually personally meaningful to you. And I frankly think that's a very bad way to write. I think if we're going to write, we should not be just going through the motions, but we should really be carving out an understanding for ourselves about how we're going to live our lives. This is why the series that we work with in this class, where we start with your personal experience of a social issue, and then we move into an evaluation of it, and finally we can go on to making a proposal about solving this issue in some kind of way, is meant to be relevant. It's not going through the motions, but instead what you're doing is you're carving out for yourself a unique understanding which can really impact your life. So when we do our evaluation argument, this is your opportunity to understand whatever phenomenon you are writing about in greater depth. It's meant to be empowering. It's meant to offer you solutions, to open up pathways in your life that can be effective. So, really the ideal outcome of this assignment is that you're coming away saying to yourself, I've got a much clearer idea of how I'm going to conduct my life now. Can you see how this is writing with a purpose? This isn't just writing to please somebody else. This is writing with an impact upon your life and potentially other people's lives. And that's what writing should be. Writing should not be a chore, and it should not be a meaningless obligation. It should be something that benefits you. Okay. Now, that said, evaluation is different than offering an opinion, because what you're doing is almost mathematical. You're saying whatever your social issue is, so let's say homelessness is, and you could say then, you could make the claim it's harmful, ineffective, unjust, perpetuates self-perpetuating, different possibilities. So your claim, something, social issue, is harmful, ineffective, unjust, and then you say because, and then you're going to give your reasons, and they can be 3 or more. And where your reasons come into play is with your research and your close analysis. So, as Martin Luther King said in his letter, we shouldn't be satisfied with superficial analysis of effects when we can grapple with the underlying causes. This is our chance to think outside the box and start getting down to the roots of things. What are the causes of this social issue? can we address it there directly? Okay. I hope this has been encouraging, and I will remind you this is a rough draft, so just knock it off as best you can, and we're going to be developing it further over the next couple of modules. Okay, good luck with the writing.